This week, no BS. It's the hardest puzzle we've ever done on Scam School. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. This free beer brought to you courtesy of Jack Threads. I got a riddle for you. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 watches Scam School. That's right, Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Howdy, I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we are back with Diamond Jim Tyler for no lie, no BS, no exaggeration, the hardest single puzzle we've ever offered on the show. You're about to have to make a decision. Do you want to be spoon-fed the answers like little breadcrumbs that'll lead you to the goal, or do you want the satisfaction of tackling 6 the hard way, all on your own? You have no chance to defeat this puzzle, sir. What is going on, Colin? Roberto, good to see you as always. Of course, Diamond Jim Tyler. Here's the thing. I don't get utterly crushed and fooled by puzzles very much these days. Part of that is because once you've done 300 episodes of Scam School, you start to smell a lot of stuff coming. Yeah. Recently, Diamond Jim told me about a puzzle that he learned in Germany, right? Germany. Okay, in Germany, he's never seen it in print anywhere. It utterly crushed me. It's so good and so hard that I picked the 2 most programmer-minded people I know. That's why you guys are back on the show again. Of course. Thank you. And I swear, like, if you guys can solve this, free beer for the rest of your life. But you won't, and you can't, and you won't. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna.
Do I need to know German to do this?
No, yes. unless you have to say the numbers in German, right? This is what's beautiful, is that it's almost poetic how simple this is. I'm gonna do the setup as best I remember.
Go for it. Okay.
All of these.
Everything equals 6.
That's right. All right. So here's the thing. None of these are true right now because zeros don't equal 6 and 666 does not equal 6. But they can be made to become true with simple mathematical functions. For example, I'll give you the first one for free. You got 666 equals 6. So 6 plus 6 minus 6 equals 6, right?
Right.
So along that line, start running through and get all these down. Here's the thing. You cannot draw a number. You can use all mathematical symbols, but you can't draw any more numbers to it. Does that make sense? You can use any mathematical symbols that don't involve drawing a number. So you can't do cube roots because that would involve you drawing a 3.
Okay,
you can't raise it to a second power because that would involve you drawing a 2. No new numbers can be added. But outside of that, all symbols are on the table.
Okay.
So integrals?
Wow, man. If you got the sauce.
Now,
unfortunately, if you're going to do an integral, you would have to do, you'd be drawing X's and the limits, you know, the ranges. I am so excited. Yeah. This is the nerdiest episode we've ever done. So here's the thing.
It's pretty nerdy, and I noticed your example was like the easiest freaking.
Of course. That one you get for free.
Sure, yeah, free.
Here's my recommendation. Start off with the low-hanging fruit. Now, I don't normally do this, but I want to take a moment to speak to you at home looking at this challenge. At this point, you have everything laid out in front of you, and you've got a decision to make. If you continue to watch, you will just get a series of spoilers that will bring you closer and closer and closer to the answer. Hints upon hints that will not even make it much of a challenge. You can enjoy watching these guys take their journey, or you could take the Viceroy of Awesome challenge. Pause the video right now and see if you can defeat all 10 of these numbers. If you can, I will personally congratulate you over Twitter. That's at Schwood, by the way. But there's no shame in giving up and watching them on their journey as they eventually beat all the mini bosses to the end. All right?
That means that this one.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. There you go.
How about that?
I didn't miss anything, did I?
I don't think so.
All right, good. All right. Because these guys are bright suckers and they'll totally mess with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess you could do that.
There you go. 3 times 3 minus 3.
Wait, should I do the like?
You can throw parentheses around that. Why
Well,
not?
I don't need parentheses. I just the X.
There you
Some
go.
people don't get the dot.
Sure. All right, so that's look at that. You're 1/3 of the way done. How
Yes.
easy could it possibly be? Couldn't be better.
Many of them have multiple solutions.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to make it work.
So you're wanting 4s. I'm like looking at 5s. Here,
All right, we'll
7s.
go for 5. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out 4.
No, well, we can work on the same one together.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me what you're thinking here.
Let's
Like,
see.
I would not start with the 4 if I were
would
you,
not-
Jenna.
You're
I would go
saying
with.
the 4 is hard.
I would say we'd go with 5 and 7. You can figure those
5
out.
and 7.
Okay.
Oh, because they've got oddities to them.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you can't do 5 plus 5 minus 5.
No,
that
no,
just gets
yeah.
you back to 5. However, 5 times 5 is 25.
What if we did 5 divided by 5? That's 1 plus 5.
That would be perfect.
So go ahead and rock it.
5 divided by 5 plus 5.
There you go.
Plus
So
six.
that's 5 divided by 5 is 1, plus 5 is 6. There you go.
There you go. How about that?
See, the thing
You
is-
could do something similar with 7, except can we use absolute value symbols?
I don't see any reason why not. That
works.
would, that would be
Go
a
for it, yeah.
complicated way to go about it, though.
It's one.
Oh,
No,
well,
it's
you
one way.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
It-
look,
Hey,
who am
hey.
I? Who am I to judge? I'm an idiot who eats fire for a living. You guys are math geniuses.
Well, I don't know how much. We can put parentheses here. Do 7 divided by 7, that's 1. And then minus here, that's 6.
Perfect.
So 7 minus.
So yeah, you just do that and actually the rule.
7,
the
yeah.
proper.
The proper rule
rule.
that
Yeah,
gets used
yeah,
first.
Right.
That's right.
You don't need parentheses.
That's
Although you
I'm
could
confused.
have, I do believe you could have done 7 divided by 7 minus 7 and then absolute valued the entire operation.
Correct.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Operation.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the way I went originally, but you just
Right.
order the operation. So you
Right.
get a simple
I'm used to put in
solution.
parentheses
You
regardless.
guys
just
are
for
good.
clarity.
You guys are good.
All right, let's tackle 999. See,
Oh,
what-
there you go. There you go.
How
square
hard
root
is
of one of them
it
be?
to like give
Maybe
them
that's-
to not give them hints
so-
as
I
they
know,
sit
I know,
there
I know.
and noodle on it?
9 plus 9 plus 9.
That would be 9, 18.
Because it only gets harder
27.
from here. Like this is only the beginning.
I was like, what's the square root of 9 is? Oh, that's like a
Oh,
point.
square root of 9. Oh, there it is.
Okay, perfect.
Square root of 9. Square root of 9, 3. It becomes the same thing as this, effectively.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Okay.
So you just do,
Square root of 9.
square
Square root of 9. Square root of 9.
All right.
And then
so-
multiply,
multiply,
minus.
and then minus.
There we
So
go.
yeah, so we have 3 times 3 minus
Minus
3.
3
There you
equals
go.
6.
It's great,
That
man.
might have been the long way around.
That was perfect.
No, it's perfect.
And
That's
actually, that leads to me thinking about 8 and 4. in
Yeah,
similar
I think we have to do
fashion.
that same thing.
Because if you
No, I know it.
there
Square
you
root,
go.
square root, square root, square
There
root,
you go.
plus, plus.
all right. Look at that. That's a breakthrough
to
moment.
reveal
Told you,
itself,
these guys
yeah.
are smart. What's the longest you've watched somebody fuss over this?
Half an hour.
Half an hour, just.
And then
Really?
they gave up
So
at
we're
this
doing-
point.
Have you ever had
At
anybody-
this point they gave up?
They gave up.
Well, screw you.
Yeah, we're not giving it up. I'm just trying to figure
I
out.
refuse.
So you've never had anybody
minus
ever
8 is
solve all of
0.
them.
No.
It's that good.
I think we should tackle 0 and 1
So
now.
at this point, you got all of them except for 0, 1s, and 8s.
Well, let's
Well,
figure out.
eights we can do the same thing because right,
Yeah.
it's 8 is just a is a relation to 4, right?
Right.
Well,
All right, are you ready for this? I'm gonna drop a big old fat hint.
You're
Okay.
gonna kill me.
8 is the hardest number in the entire game.
8 is.
8, in order to solve the 8s, you need to use everything that you've used in all of the other ones.
Okay.
So if I were you, I would figure out what you haven't cracked yet in 0s and 1s.
All right, let's go.
Because
to,
those will
Okay.
be necessary to pull off
Okay.
8. Is that too much? Am I giving it too
No,
much?
that's-
All right.
No, it's
All right.
step by step.
let's tackle 0 since that looks like the hardest. I don't know why I
Well,
want to
it
take the
doesn't-
hardest.
apparently 8's
It's
are
the hardest. Well,
he told
okay.
us 8's.
There's no way you'll get the 0s. I mean, I'm tempted. Can I?
Challenge accepted.
All right, go for it, bro. Good luck.
All right.
Explain to me how to make 0s into a 6. I'll tell you what, while you're working on that, we'll take a break and we'll thank our sponsors. How about that?
That sounds like a great idea.
Man, we've had so many sponsors on Scam School, but none of them have been as popular as our friends over at Jack Threads. Why Jack Threads? I don't know. Maybe because paying full prices for suckers? How does 80% off sound for your top brands, your Converse, your Busted Tees, your Vans, the Hundreds, Supra, Nixon, Ben Sherman? You're gonna pay less, you're gonna have somebody taking care of you, you're gonna look like a rock star. Best of all, you'll be keeping us in business because if you head on over to jackthreads.com/scam, which makes it sound like a scam, don't worry, it's not a scam. I mean, unless you're a full price jerk face, in which case, yeah, we're gonna scam you. But most importantly, you'll be keeping Scam School in business while you look good doing it. Jack Threads. Okay, so where's your head at right now?
We apparently need more buff stuff to do 8. That
Yeah.
involves
The other two.
0 and 1.
You must defeat these mini bosses before you can
Mini-bosses
tackle
before
the
the
8s.
boss
Yes,
of 8.
yes. All right, here's the thing.
Okay.
I'll set up a proposition for you. Because this is Scam School, and sooner or later I have to give up the answer anyway.
True.
True.
You front me a beer now for the answer to 0s and 1s.
I would gladly pay you Tuesday.
Hold on.
Today.
All I'm saying, pay me a beer and I'll point you in the right direction for these mini bosses. You'll get your beer back.
You'll give us the game
and
back.
1, I'll buy you beers if you can apply those correctly on 8s.
You want to take the deal?
All right,
Okay.
Jim, what's the one word they need to know to take down 0 and 1?
Factorial.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right, this is on you. I knew it was something. I knew it was something like that.
satisfying.
I knew it was something like that.
All right, so, and if you don't know what a factorial is, go look it up on Wikipedia. But basically, that's that exclamation point. That means whatever the number it is, times every
Times
number
substance
underneath
is
it,
yep,
right?
Yep.
So figure out how to use factorial in.
There's a definitional trick going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So when you take 0 factorial, it's 1.
Yeah.
That's actually correct.
That's
yeah.
actually correct, yeah,
0
yeah.
factorial is 1.
yeah.
So
Okay.
what you can do, let's start with this. You can, since
So
0
you can
factorial
turn-
is 1.
So you can turn those. So if you take
Let's
these
turn them all
and
one, yeah.
factorial them all,
They're all 1.
you turn them into 1s.
So now you have the
we have
same
the same
puzzle
solution. Exactly.
twice,
Exactly
right.
what I said.
Alright.
Yeah, I get that
Okay.
now.
If 0 factorial is 1,
Right.
what is 1 factorial?
Still 1.
Still 1. Right. It's still 1. Yeah.
However, right, if you add them and factorial the result,
Yep.
Told you they're good.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
I
get
see
what
it.
you get 2 factorial
Right.
is going to be 1 factorial, which is 1
Right.
times 2, which is 2.
Right.
Right.
Got it.
Okay.
2.
So that gives us 2 there, and then you go 2 plus 1 gives you 3
3.
factorial,
Right.
which is
That's 6 right there.
You threw in an extra factorial, but I'm not going to take away, style points.
because I'm
Yeah,
going to
there you
use
go.
the tool.
There it is.
it
So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Factorial
Is
is
6.
6. So now what do you want to do with the zeros?
Same.
Here we'll do the simplified fashion.
There you go.
All right.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we need 8.
It's all down to this last boss. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna give him his own arena now. I'm gonna give you plenty of room to draw. This is what it all boils down to. No more hints, no more clues.
Okay.
You live or die on this one. If you give up, you owe us 2 beers.
Right.
If you win, we'll buy you a beer. I would never in real life give this many spoilers. But we're hosting a show called Scam School where we kind of need to do that. I'm gonna go get a beer. See you assholes later.
Killing me.
Killing the smalls.
All right.
6
So
is-
6.
Can I get a Guinness?
22, yeah. Secret
Awesome.
Universe and everything.
You guys solve it yet?
They're into the thousands right now.
They're into the thousands? I'm into the Guinnesses.
Yeah, we kind of got a little.
See that.
All right, look, are you going to call this or are you going to take up the rest of our night?
Oh, because wait a minute. So you do the divide trick that gets us an add that gets us 9,
Right.
and then do the oh, that's it.
Okay.
So that gets us 9, and then you take the square root of that gets you 3, and then factorial gives you 6. So divide, right?
Okay, so that's 1. 8 divided by 8 is 1.
Add,
Plus 8 is 9.
square root,
Is 3.
factorial.
Oh! And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know.
job.
That was
Good job.
amazing.
Nicely done,
Wow! Congratulations, well done. That's a beer to both you guys. Here, you're empty fists losers. All right.
This is my beer.
sir. Nicely done.
That is awesome. Dude, no lie, no exaggeration. Diamond Jim Tyler is one of my favorite people that we've ever had on the show. And best of all, he has taken his years of bar betches knowledge, his magic, his sleight of hand, his gotchas, and put them all in a collection of books called Bamboozlers, Volumes 1, 2, and soon to be Volume 3. Best of all, they're available right now at scamstuff.com. Head on over to scamstuff.com. Remember, Scam School is about what you do at the bar. Scam Stuff is about what you bring to the bar. By the way, if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@schwood.com. Why don't we be BFFs on social media? Hit me up on twitter.com/schwood or follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool. Next week, you're not going to want to miss it because we are going to learn how you can go to Disneyland for free. All you got to do is win the Super Bowl. And then they say, where are you going to go? You're like, I want to go to Disneyland. And then they let you go. I think you get to go for free. Is that a thing? Did I just make that up?